Hi, I'm Meg.
Hi, I'm Marsh.
Welcome to plantfitmeg, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to our kitchen. Today we have a little Dollar Tree adventure for you. We took lots of photos while we were at Dollar Tree. I was thinking we would go there and just explore and see what we could find that was vegan. Things that are accidentally vegan. And I thought, we'll probably find a few things, nothing major.
Yeah, it was a haul.
It was surprising how many things are accidentally vegan there. And we probably could have spent a lot more time digging and reading even more labels and finding even more stuff. I'll show a little compilation of things, like
crazy.
photos that we took with, just so you can see different snack items, meal items, all sorts of stuff. We're going to make a meal that's fully from Dollar Tree. So we'll make our Dollar Tree meal, show you how we throw it together. I think it'll take under 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Honestly. And we'll enjoy it together. We'll let you know what we think. We haven't tried this combination of ingredients. There's a couple of new to us items, so we'll let you know our thoughts. And we'll also just have a little chat about all the other things we saw at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
It was quite the adventure. And some items that we actually purchased as well that we might enjoy, and we thought Riordan might really like, our kiddo.
What's really wild is the extremes of items that are carried at Dollar Tree was like, whoa.
Yeah, it was interesting because there's a lot of basics there that I didn't necessarily expect to see, and then there's a lot of like snacky kind of more processed items there as well, so you can definitely choose your own adventure. So that's enough with our intro. Let's get into cooking some food and enjoying it, and we'll show you how the whole process. Okay, I just have to say, this is awesome. This is really, really cool. I don't know why I'm so excited about it, but look, it has a little pull tab on it, so you don't even need a can opener. That's wonderful. That's so cool. I've never seen that on a can of beans before. Maybe I'm just very isolated and need to get out more. But anyway, I was very excited about it. Marsha was like, "You're weird. Why do you care?" But I think that's cool. And especially if you're out and about and maybe you're traveling and you stumble into a Dollar Tree or something, then, it's easy to enjoy.
You were about to say if you're out and about and you want a can of black beans.
Well, no, like
when
if
you're on the go.
If you're traveling.
When you're out and about and you really want a can of, let me see, black turtle beans. I mean, you could just drink this juice straight out of a can, because it has this. It's freaking brilliant.
Josh. So these are all the ingredients we'll be using for our Dollar Tree meal. We have tortillas, rice, taco seasoning, black beans, corn, and taco sauce. So we opened both cans, the can of black beans and the can of corn. We just rinsed them thoroughly, and we're going to dump them into this pan. I was already warming the stovetop here, medium heat, and we're going to add this smoky chipotle taco seasoning. I'm very excited about this. Never tried it before. Love Cholula. Absolutely love it. So good. This was $2. And here you go, Marsh. Do we need to add some water, do you think, as well?
No, we're just going to spice it raw and see what happens.
I think the directions say to add water, but maybe we'll choose our own adventure. We'll see.
Yeah, the directions actually say oil and other things. So we're just going to add some of this, and then we'll see if we need water as we go.
Sweet.
We do have moisture on our corn and beans a little bit from the rinsing process, too.
I'm going to grab a spoon, too. Just I am.
So that was maybe about half worth of the packet. Oh, it smells good. See, to me, half is pretty good coverage.
Maybe once it's heated a little more, we'll do a little taste test and see. It looks lovely already.
It really does. At some point in the future, they will come up with aromas through social media, y'all.
I've talked about that recently.
I know.
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah, smell-o-vision.
Oh, you can hear sizzling now. All right, it's getting a little sticky on the bottom, so we're just adding a little bit of water.
Yeah, that's working.
Great. That was just a little splash of water. We didn't really measure it or anything. All right, we're gonna let this cook for a couple minutes. And while we're waiting, we are going to prepare this jasmine rice in the microwave. 90 seconds and it'll be good to go. So squish the rice, step one. Your workout for the day.
Sure. Tear pouch open approximately 1 inch and place standing up in the microwave.
Can do that. Oh, lost some rice.
It's okay, it was only like 2 grains. It's fine. Heat on high for 90 seconds. Remove from microwave and tear open completely and serve.
Ooh, smoky. Add a little more water. Maybe we'll turn the heat down a scooch. Ooh, that smells really smoky. That smells really good. Right, rice is ready. Ooh, that's hot.
Okay, time for the soft tortillas. All it says to do is pop them on a microwavable plate, cover, and microwave for 30 seconds to warm them up. It's like a bag of chips. Come on now. Or not. How many tortillas would you like, Meg?
That's an excellent question. Let's start with one, just for our taste test and filming purposes. Oh, aren't you fancy?
I know some things.
What's the purpose of that?
The covering?
Yeah.
I think it's just to hold the
Moisture?
steam and moisture in. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Add 30 seconds. This is the quick speed button. There it goes. And just a scooch more water. Okay, so that was a total of 1/3 of a cup of water is what we added. Just so that we can reintegrate all of the spices.
All right.
Yep,
Is it assembly time?
it's done.
All right, I'm gonna start by adding just a little bit of rice. Sometimes I add rice to my tacos, sometimes I don't. Marsh really likes to add quite a bit, but I'll just do a little bit. Next up, our corn and bean mix. Ooh, that looks good. Usually at this point, I'd be adding some kind of greenery, some kind of spinach or coleslaw mix or something like that. But just for the sake of keeping this a Dollar Tree meal specifically, I'm not going to add the extra produce, but I highly recommend it. I'm also going to be adding some of this Ortega taco sauce. Never tried it before. It smells really good. Oh, that's not going to be super pretty, but I'm very excited to dig into it though. It looks yummy. I'm not very good at wrapping these things, honestly. I usually overfill them and make a huge mess. Try to hold it together with a little toothpick there. Ta-da! So there's my wrap all done and prepped, and Marsh is gonna show you how he's going to put his together. You could also just omit the wraps and just do the rice with the bean corn mix, and that could work too. Again, I recommend adding more vegetables to this if you can. I guess we could have bought other canned vegetables and added. They had peas, they had carrots, there were mushrooms. I'll insert a photo so you can see.
Yeah, they had green beans, they had many things.
Yeah, so that could have been an option to maybe put on the side or even incorporate into the wrap itself. So choose your own adventure if you're trying to do a Dollar Tree meal, but I'm looking forward to digging into this. Let's see what Marsh comes up with for his. I'm sure it'll be quite similar, but here we go.
I always laugh at Meg's portion sizing when it comes to wraps, so here we go.
Why?
Why? Because you said it yourself. You overdo it. You load it to a point of explosion.
That was tame in comparison to
I understand that was pretty
usually
mild
do.
because we're filming. Like, guys, if Meg wasn't gonna like eat it on camera, you'd be surprised at what goes into one of those wraps. Anyway,
Cool.
she did mention I put a lot more rice. I like a heavy rice.
Shazam.
Now I like the beans and the corn niblets, but I'm not putting like a mow down pile like Meg does. Like, let's keep it reasonable here, people. There, this looks lovely to me. I'm sorry I'm so judgy.
I think it was around the same amount, honestly.
Probably. You know what? We're gonna review the footage back, folks, and let you know. So I fully agree with Meg. This is usually, I like coleslaw mix. I'm all about the coleslaw mix when it comes to my burrito tacos. But in the interest of Dollar Tree only, once again, the Ortega. This is new to me also. So let's see. I can go very light drizzles. Feeling...
Fancy?
Yeah. Ooh. It's okay.
I'll just sneak in there and
Thank you.
it's like it never happened.
Right. You know, our kiddo, he often prefers if I wrap his. He'll ask. And this is why. This is why right here.
Yours is prettier than mine.
And there you have it.
Ta-da! All right, it's taco time. Dollar Tree tacos.
Dollar Tree tacos.
Hopefully for the win.
I really hope so. Oh, crap, beans are flopping. It's okay.
It's fine. Like I said, I usually would add some greenery to this, which kind of amps it up a little bit, adds a little more texture and stuff like that. But this is really good for an easy Dollar Tree meal.
I really
I
agree.
can't complain about it.
It's much better than I expected. It's
Very
far
good.
spicier and smokier.
The smoky chipotle, yeah. That taco seasoning's
That's
good.
gonna be. I'm gonna be repeat buying.
That'll be a
repeat buy.
or a repurchase.
Repurchase. Thank you.
Yeah.
They
They had other ones too. I'll
Yeah.
insert a photo.
had like all different flavors. It was crazy. There was like a jalapeno lime. There was like anyway.
Yeah.
Back to the burrito at hand. Very good. I would like more crunchiness. I agree. Like I want some.
We're so
greenery
used
crunch.
to having coleslaw or something
Right.
like that.
I'm used to a different texture, but flavor wise.
Very good. So all in all, we spent $10 on this meal. So preparing this meal. So that includes the tortillas,
Yep.
the can of beans, the can of corn, 2 packets of the rice, which we only prepared 1
Yep. The
package,
sauce.
the taco sauce, and the taco seasoning. We're in Canada, so things are probably a little more expensive, potentially.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think so. Anyway, but that made us these delicious tacos, plus we have a bunch of wraps left over,
Yep.
plus we have a bunch of corn and beans and rice left
Yeah.
over.
Like we have 10 wraps. Sorry, 10 wraps total. So 8 remaining. And then
Was it 8? Was it a package of 8?
I'm pretty sure it was back at 10.
I thought it was 8. We'll double check and confirm.
Yeah,
with you guys.
we'll put a little message.
So it is 8 tortillas in the package here. We ate 2, so we have 6 remaining for our leftovers.
But all this to say, there's tons of beans and corn left. We didn't even use half one of packet of the rice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we have the full other packet plus half of the one we prepared. Plus, we only used half of the taco seasoning too. So we can use that for something else in the future as well. If I want to use that for our TVP tacos or add it to refried beans or any other meal really that we want to.
Ooh. I got a mouthful of seasoning there.
I don't know how people do mukbangs and sit and eat on camera.
I don't know what the hell you just said. What is a mukbang?
Oh my god.
Is that even English?
No. For anyone
It
who's
sounds disgusting.
Okay, for anyone who's not chronically online or just doesn't know,
That sounds disgusting.
it's basically an eating show. It was originally created as a way to film yourself eating, and other people will watch it and they can eat at the same time. So it's like you're eating. It's like so you're not alone.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Is this what society is reduced to? Okay, side note.
But if you live alone, or if you just, maybe your schedules don't align with your partner or something like that, or you have like an online community, like it would be kind of fun in a way to do to...
Okay, I can understand.
Because then you can eat together and kind of chat, and then people have discourse in the comment section.
Fair.
And...
I'm glad you took it that far for me, Meg, because at first I was like, has society devolved to a point where loneliness is so extreme that people are having videos of strangers in front of them to eat? And like that to me just, it felt sad. It wasn't like a disappointment or a frustration. It was truly just sad for a moment. And then Meg pushed it further and she said, well...
It's fun.
Yeah, it can be... I like the idea where Meg said they can build a community.
Yeah, and I mean, some people, like obviously there's the variety of mukbangs that are really... extreme, and people are eating like massive quantities.
I've seen some weird flashes of things.
Yeah, tons of processed food, and it's just like very over the top and almost rage bait-ish, you know? But even just sitting and eating on camera, I find it really hard to do. I don't know why. Anyway, that's just my thoughts.
That's funny. I'm glad I learned something. I'm not a chronically online person. In fact, for many people, they would consider me relatively offline.
Well, this is the most online you ever are, really.
Yeah, this is where it is, guys. This is me, online.
Yeah.
I'm on the interwebs. I'm going to sound so old. That's great.
Anyway, while we're eating, we'll probably go through a few other of our items that we purchased at the Dollar Tree, show some things.
Yeah.
Maybe after we're done our little taco wrap situations, we'll maybe taste test a thing or two.
Yeah.
Because we bought some snacks.
Yeah. But things that we're not going to like actively taste test. I mean, I take way bigger bites than Meg does, so I'll start first. This was one of the first things we saw when we walked into the shop. Okay.
I did not think it was going to be vegan.
Yeah, it's an accidental vegan. Again, it's like one of these things I'd buy and I'm like, this could be amazing or really gross or a combination of both.
We'll find out.
So it's a Mr. Sub Spicy 68 sauce.
If any of you have tried this, let us know in the comments section. We have not tried this yet, so...
Seal is unbroken. Okay, it was a $2 jam. It is pretty heavy on the oils, so, you know, keep your servings light. It says it's spicy sub sauce, so this is not taste testable. But,
what is it? Oh.
Yeah. To me, my excitement peaked when Meg pointed this out to me at the Dollar Tree today.
I should have filmed it in the shop.
Yeah. It's, I think I was actually quoted as saying it's a once-in-a-lifetime find.
Yeah. Very exciting.
It is. Not to hype this up too much, but this is a pizza slicer that is also like a fixie-style bike. And I think that that's just utterly hilarious.
It's very cute. We'll let you know how it works.
I think functionality could be mixed.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out.
But it's still hilarious.
It is very fun. And we didn't have a pizza cutter, I don't think.
No. I've been using...
We had one a while back, but...
Right. We had...
I think it wore out or broke at some point, and we never replaced it.
I use like a serrated... It's not a good time.
A serrated knife.
Just one of the... I'm sawing through crust. And it's...
I'm eating more taco.
Okay, you eat more taco. This we got. I'm sure that Meg and Ryer are going to want to share this later on. And I was shocked. This is straight up mango juice for $2 at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, we love mango juice, so I'm excited to dig into that. I think Ryden and I probably will share it.
Yeah, it's lovely. In very small quantities for me. It is sweet.
Well, we haven't tried that one specifically, so we'll find out, but...
I mean, mango juice...
Because it doesn't have added sugar, right?
Agreed. That was a value point for me. Like, I was like, whoa! Right?
It looks like our rockin' flower is growing out of my head.
That's actually hilarious. It's like your little buzz cut's just the roots or something.
Yep.
Cool. We're not going to taste test this.
It's more for Ryden.
Yeah, it's more for Ryden.
They might be good. We'll find out.
Oops.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob SquarePants, Bob l'Éponge.
Bob l'Éponge.
If you're Canadian, and there's French on everything as well as
Bob
English.
l'Éponge.
Bob l'Éponge.
So they're just those little gummy type. They were gelatin free and all that jazz. So woohoo!
Yeah. That was a big bite. That's a hazard. I'm making it worse. I'm making it more hazardous. Breathe. Chew. Please don't choke.
You're gonna have all the medical specialists like in the comments going, Marge?
Yeah. I don't want to have to do the Heimlich or whatever they call it now. It's called J thrust.
I don't know, but you can't call it Heimlich
It's
anymore.
not called the Heimlich anymore. I don't know why.
So I looked into this because I was really curious and I couldn't remember the reasoning behind the change. So what ended up happening was that in 2006, the American Red Cross actually changed their guidelines. So their official guidelines for treating choking are now the 5 and 5. So 5 back blows and then moving into the what are now known as abdominal thrusts. It looks like Dr. Heimlich disagreed that back blows should be used and either requested to have his name removed from guidelines, or the American Red Cross decided to rename it because it was more descriptive of what the recommendations actually are, and Dr. Heimlich actually had put out some misleading information about back blows being dangerous. So the more you know.
These are really good. Highly recommend. And also, let us know if you want to see a full day of eating at Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah.
Because we went to Dollar Tree thinking, oh, we'll find a few vegan items, like whatever. But honestly, I think we could eat a full day
Oh yeah.
of eating from the Dollar Tree. So let us know if that's something you'd be interested in seeing.
It was.
I think it'd be fun to put together, honestly.
I agree. It was really surprising. Like we were saying earlier on, is just the volume of things. Like clearly you can't get like fresh produce. That's a hold up there. But
I have heard though that in the States, you guys let us know because we don't know. We don't know because we haven't been there in a long time. But what I have heard is that in Dollar Tree, Dollarama, dollar stores in the States, a lot of them do have fresh produce.
wow.
Or they'll have like freezer sections and stuff too.
I think I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I'm very curious.
Super jealous of that. Let us know.
Yeah.
And even if like no matter where you live, I'd love to hear at dollar stores, discount shops.
Yeah, the bargain bin type shops.
Yeah, what's available to you? Like, can you get fresh produce? Can you get frozen stuff?
Yeah.
At this location and at dollar stores in general in Canada, from what I've seen, maybe let me know. Even if you're in Canada, maybe it's somewhere specific different. I've never seen a freezer section or seen any fresh produce at all.
No, the closest thing that
They have fridges with like pop, soda, all that stuff, but
like the closest thing we would have is what's called Giant Tiger, and it's like it's a bargain store.
Yeah.
It's like a giant department bargain store, and they now have a fair grocery space. But they're nowhere near dollar stores pricing. They're what we call we refer to it as the GT boutique. It's not expensive at all. Okay, last few items here. I got these. Mainly because it comes in a little jug and I thought that was funny. But they're like, I don't know.
little crackers.
Little crackers. They're accidentally vegan little snack crackers. So, yay.
Are you just going to enjoy those plain, or are you going to put something on them or dip them? Or like, is it a hummus situation?
I was considering hummus. Hummus might be a nice choice. Plain was my original thought, though. Like, I think back to Omnivorous days when I enjoyed the little Ritz crackers.
Oh, yeah. They look like little mini,
Yeah.
a mini version of that.
They're very similar, I think, that way. Anyway.
We found Made Goods at the Dollar Tree, and so I really enjoy Made Good granola bars. They also have a Rice Krispie treat. I think they call them like vanilla squares or something like that. Anyway, we really like this brand, but we've never seen it at the Dollar Tree before. I've never tried this specific flavor. This was the only thing they had from Made Good. Maybe eventually they'll have more, or maybe at different locations they have different things, but this one is the chocolate drizzled birthday cake flavor. So that's pretty exciting, pretty fun.
Super dessert.
Yeah, I'm excited to give them a try and see what we think.
Cool.
Yeah.
I found these, and I kind of bought them just for the name, but they also kind
The
of
name.
they kind of sound interesting also. So they're called flatzels, and they're pretzels.
What pray tell is a flatzel?
Oh my, they're a flat pretzel. So they're very, like those quote unquote health thins snack options, right? This is kind of a pretzely take on a health thin. It's a habanero lime flavor. I'm very curious. It took me a minute. So, look at this, folks. It took a minute for me to understand that this was accidentally vegan, but I am gonna try it. In fact, it's kind of Mexican-y, food taco-y, so I'm opening it up.
Sweet.
Oh my. They are a thin pretzel.
They smell citrusy.
Thin pretzel. Flatzel.
Flatzel thins.
Flatzel thins.
There you go.
It's not redundant at all. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I can get behind the flatzels.
Yeah. That's a good crunch.
Those are
good
pretty
flavor. Yeah, those are pretty nice.
Wow, surprise in front of the flatzel news, y'all. It's good. It's good.
And another thing we found here is these little gourmet organic crunchy crocs, and they're plant-based cheddar puffed snacks. And they're for babies. But just because they're for babies doesn't mean that adult humans can't enjoy them too. So I think I'm gonna crack them open so we can taste test. But
or mid-range youth. Raritan.
You mean children?
Yeah, mid-range youth.
Mid-range youth. That's a weird way to say that.
I know.
Let's see. Oh, they're very tiny.
Sorry, are they cheesy?
They're supposed to be. It says plant-based cheddar.
Okay. They don't look cheesy.
They look bizarre.
This looks like, I don't know, dead coral? Maybe?
They're meant to be crocodiles.
Oh, that's crocodilian?
Crunchy crocodiles. I'll take a photo, maybe.
Oh my, I missed what Meg was saying earlier. That's supposed to be a crocodile. To me, it looks like dead coral.
They're very tiny. Very cute for the babies. Ooh. Oh, Marsh, instant reaction. They're crunchier than I thought they would be. I thought for babies it would be more, I don't know, softer? Oh, you did not like that. They're not very cheddary, like not very cheesy. Your thoughts?
It was like eating dead coral that's been lightly dusted in nooch.
That's a funny interpretation.
Like it's sandy, like it's mealy.
Sandy? I didn't think it was sandy.
Did I just get a bad crock? Maybe you got the fresher one and mine just was stale.
You want to try another one?
Certainly not.
Was it a texture issue or a flavor issue?
It was both.
Or both, okay. Yeah, I thought the texture was good. Like, they were crunchier than I was expecting, because I thought for a baby thing, it might be softer and not as dense, I suppose. But the cheddar flavor,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not very...
It's not cheddary.
It's not very cheesy. So they could do a little something with the flavor. But I suppose if it's for babies, it kind of makes sense that it's not super overpowering. And
yeah.
And also I think because we just ate flatzels, that might have an impact because those were really flavorful and then these aren't as much. So maybe if with a cleansed palate,
I will never put one of these in my mouth again. You're so optimistic and fair to this.
I don't know. I'm not mad at it.
I am. I'm outraged at the dead coral crocodilians. How dare they?
All right. We really hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining, found it helpful.
I hope so.
If you liked the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We would love to have you be part of the PlantFitMeg community. Leave us your thoughts in the comments section below. And with that, thanks again for watching. We hope you're having a great day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.